All right, fire signs. You guys are up last, but certainly not least. Okay, so this is going to be good for the collective for the week of October 8th, because let's face it, Sunday is the beginning of our week. Okay, bitch? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is. So this is gonna be good for October 8th. It is a beautiful fucking fall day over here. Like, I absolutely am just so in love with the fucking day today, because yesterday was a little bit like warmer, rainy, you know, it was like that warm rain, and then at the end it was like cold. It was just gross, but it was still beautiful, but it was just gross, you know, like the feeling of it. But today is just like a brisk, crisp, beautiful fall day. I have my window open. It is just beautiful, and I am just really enjoying doing the collectives today. So anyways, let's get started. Just so you guys know, a reminder, don't forget that the TikTok special ends at midnight tonight. Absolutely no exceptions. I have extended it way too much to give everybody an opportunity, and that way nobody can say, but Melissa, nope, I gave plenty of chances. Okay, so we are done with the extensions. And today is the absolute last day to sign up for the Divine Feminine class and the Twin Flame class. Don't forget that within that, I'm also going to be doing a Divine Feminine ritual. So there's a lot of things that are included in the one single price. Plus, I have the money mindset class coming up, which we're going to be diving into money blocks as well for the collective today. And that is going to be open for payment, because I need to know who's going to sign up for that so that I know the materials to get, because we are going to be doing also a money ritual for that as well. So just a couple reminders. Don't forget to subscribe to my page as well to get special perks, because that's also started. I will be working on my upload schedule as well, so that you guys know like when I'm going to go live, when it's going to be donation-based readings, when they're going to be free readings, all that good stuff. So don't forget, we got a lot of changes coming, a lot of good things coming. So let's get started. All right, so for my fire sign, we're going to start. So this is good for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is good for the week of October 8th. And let's see what we got here. What journal message? Wouldn't it be awesome if you guys don't dream enough? And I always tell you guys that. It's one of the things for my fire signs that I feel like you guys don't do. Like, I feel like you dream, don't get me wrong. Like, but how do I explain it? 222, as I just said that. When I say that you guys don't dream, what I mean by that is that you don't dream big enough, right? Like, a lot of you guys you think about something and then you execute it and then you're done. And then you move on to the next thing. But it's like you don't really truly delve into something. Does that make sense? You know? So like with that card, the journal message, I want you guys to really think about that and reflect on that this week. It's like, wouldn't it be awesome if, like, wouldn't it be awesome if you could really dream bigger? You know what I mean? And really manifest bigger things, like really dive into manifestation, really have belief, really let go of doubt. Like, I want you to really sit and reflect on that, because it's different for all of you, right? But I want you to really sit and reflect on that. You just don't dream big enough, you know? You think about something, you get in survivor mode. You think about money, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, but then it's like, it's kind of like my earth signs. You guys don't really give yourselves an opportunity to really sit and enjoy. You don't give yourselves an opportunity to really be in the present moment. And I feel like a lot of you really, truly do need to change that, okay? That needs to be a change that needs to happen for you. There we go. All right. Ooh, 5 of Cups. So some of you, like I said, what was I literally just saying? That some of you focus a lot on survivor mode, right? Like needing to get this, needing to do that. It's almost like a lot of you are chasing the American dream. And there really truly is no American dream, if I'm being honest. Like, there really isn't. The American dream is what you make it, right? You don't have to go by what society is telling you to do, or what society deems reasonable, or what society deems right or correct. You know, everybody on this earth is on a different journey than anybody else. So maybe your journey looks different. Maybe you are meant to go to fucking Tibet and live a life of like a fucking monk. You don't know, but it's just that you guys don't really sit and take the time to sit and think about your life, and you're in survivor mode. Like, it's always like money. Like, I gotta, like, a lot of you are always thinking you need the money to survive, and you don't. Some of you could really fucking make it out in fucking nature as if we were fucking primitive people, and it would be okay, and you would be happy. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, I know that sounds dramatic, but it's almost kind of like with you guys, if I don't give you the perspective of being super fucking dramatic, you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't open up your eyes and then be like, shit, that bitch is fucking right. I gotta start fucking thinking about some stuff. Like, life is running out. Like, we're literally, this is the one life that we get in this lifetime. Make it fucking count is what I'm trying to say. And then we also hear, this is my Hocus Pocus deck. And then we have the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is very much like, you know, feeling lost, feeling like you're not connected to someone, you know, just feeling like if there's no emotions involved in your life currently, you know, you could be going through a current breakup. You could be going through a heartbreak, not just with a lover, but maybe with family, with friends, like feeling disconnected. I feel like some of you are feeling like that this week, right? Or gonna be obviously feeling like that this week, but there's this kind of vibe here where you also need to be in touch with your emotions, because I know a lot of you don't want to think about emotions and really base things off of emotions, and sometimes some of you can get too emotional. So there's just this energy and this vibe here of really sitting and thinking about that, really sitting and reflecting on the fact of like, well, how do I go about this? Am I gonna get deep with my emotions? Should I not use emotions for this particular, you know, experience? Like, you have to just really 555, as I said that with the number of change. You just have to dive into that and really think to yourself, how can you make the change, and how are you going to be, again, like involved in things emotionally, and maybe not use emotion so much. Oh gosh, look at this. I don't know if anybody noticed, but if you rewind the video, you can see that this was at the bottom of the deck, and I was going to mention it, but I already knew it was going to come out, so I didn't, because I said, let me just let it come out on its own, even though I knew it was going to come out, right? But yeah, some of you need to dive into really fucking saying, I need to fix the external by changing the internal, okay? So owning that fucking power, like owning and being accountable, saying, fuck, I need to change this shit, okay? Some of you are not doing things that are making you happy. Like I said, what did I literally say? Always chasing the bag, right? But not really having any type of fulfillment, not really living your purpose, living your truth. So some of you are really thinking about trying to do something different, which is why you're self-exploring a lot this week. Some of you are really wanting to kind of peel off that false persona and really wanting to get to know yourself, to really truly find out what your truth is. You guys are going in heavy this fucking week, bitch. Like, you guys are going in fucking heavy. And then some of you are either saying too much, like it's word vomit, like I said, with the fucking Five of Cups here, right? Because you're feeling, you know, left kind of like left over, you know, like feeling left behind, you know, like not loved enough type of shit, you know what I mean? And then some of you are not saying enough. So some of you are like word vomit, you're saying too much and you're fucking flipping out and you're angry. And then some of you are not expressing yourselves enough, because I know my fire signs, sometimes you guys could just shut down and not say shit, because what happens is then all of a sudden you fucking explode. So some of you are going through two different cycles this week, right? Some of you are fucking saying too much, and some of you are not saying enough, all right? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of your emotions this week. We are coming across a moon, okay? A moon is coming, so be mindful of that. Now, lastly, like I said, I got this new deck for the money mindset class. We're going to dive in to see what some of the blockages are for you guys. Let's see what comes out. Procrastination. Yep. Check it out. Outdated ways, okay? And then procrastination, all right? Meaning, like I said, almost kind of being in survivor mode, not really truly living, and not really truly living things that you're happy about, like work, you know, living your purpose, living your truth. So it says prioritizing short-term relief results in negative consequences. Look at your excuses and be honest about the things you put off to start making changes and open more doors to opportunity. What was I saying about we have one life to live? Time is ticking. Time is ticking. We only have one life in this lifetime. Make it fucking count, like I said. I was saying this to another element as well. Then you have outdated ways. It says traditional thinking or old ways of doing business is no longer working. Didn't I just say that some of you have a hard time with like not really liking what you're doing, you know, wanting something to change, wanting to do something that makes you more happy, not just because of the bag, because of the money, you know? So it says modernize yourself. It says it's vital to keep in tune with the more modern era to stay ahead of the curve, or else you risk being left behind as everything continues to change. Reevaluate your goals. I rest my case. I rest my case, fire signs. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, this is again your weekly. It's only collective, obviously you guys know. So if you want something more personal, you know, please feel free to book with me. Again, take advantage of the specials and all that stuff. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.